Hello, everybody. Okay, so what we're doing today is a couple of different things with jewelry of this beautiful synthetic opal gem, and I want to wear them. They just don't work very well. Okay, I think this will hold. Now, there is a reason why I chose this chain for this ring. If you see, the band is pretty delicate and thin. This is my more delicate chain. So I think they'd match well. I'll show you the other ones later. I think I should have left the jump ring open. I forgot to do that. Let's just pull it through. That's also, in case it wasn't obvious, that's why I picked silver chains for both of these. Like, I've seen them in other colors, but I want them to match the rings. Look, it's so pretty. This I want to wear like all the time. So this is a better use of it than just putting it on my finger. Now let's put this to the side so it's not in the way. And I gotta get the jump ring. Better make sure to lose it. Okay. Now this ring is a little different. I love this one. See, it's got 5 stones all in a row. It almost reminds me of waves. This one is less delicate because it has a slightly thicker band and it's got this big design in the front. So for this one, I picked a more sturdy chain. I want to know what these beads are made of. They're a little heavy. They make very satisfying little clicking sounds. I wonder, I think these have to be handmade because look at how delicate and how detailed. Okay. These I'm gonna move down to the bottom or the top so that they're not in the way. Okay. Let me make sure I'm getting these in the right order. I think it's okay. I think it's like this dark rectangle, teal, dark rectangle, teal. I think these light greens, they go between every two dark green, but they're always separated by these like dark brown rectangles. There's one extra light green though. Okay, I'll just put it like this. At the end of the day, it's not a huge deal. I think it always is going to look pretty. Ooh, Interesting. That means there'll be two light greens next to each other. I think that might be where it's supposed to close to make it look a little different. Okay. And this is, there's surprisingly, the elastic is not that long. So I know I need to cut it to at least this length. And this is my elastic. It's modern, tough, strong. I'll need at least two lengths of it, and I want to have some extra. I want to have at least like an inch extra so that I can make like a secure knot. How I've seen it is it's kind of like a square knot, but with even more over unders to make it stronger. Although I don't want it to be too loose either. I think I'll have to try it on a couple times. Okay, so that's what we'll be working with. Let me check something with the order of the beads for a minute. All right. I think this should be the right order. Although there's five dark green, four light green. Hold on a minute. Okay. I think that's better. Although there's this one too. I wonder if I could save some of these and make them like pendants, but I don't know. Okay, this should be good. For now, I'm just gonna tie like a double knot just so that I can string stuff onto it, and I'll come back and do obviously a pitter knot once I'm actually closing this. I'm only gonna worry about one side at a time. I don't know exactly what this is made of, and I'm very curious about it. Like, I don't think it's clay. It smells like metal, but it's really light. And I want to know how it got made because it's so intricate. I think when this was originally sold, it can't have been cheap. And I wonder if it's from like the early days of mass-produced jewelry or if it's just meant to look old. Just make sure you can see this well. Okay. Let's drop my mic. Okay. Perfect. This is like a snake. I never would have thought to put roses in green, but I think they look really pretty. And once I'm all done this side, I'm going to go back through the other holes with the other elastic. I wonder if this is some kind of pottery because it looks almost like it's been glazed, but I don't really know how jewelry gets made. These rhinestones look very modern too. Okay, I think I can turn this like this now, although then my hand might get in the way. I'm trying to make sure you can see what I'm doing while I'm working with something flat. Okay, it looks like I have just enough to do a big knot, just enough elastic. That's good. I was worried it'd run out. Okay. I don't think I should like tie too much of a knot in this or I'll lose the length. So maybe I should just tie these ends together, but I don't know. Hmm. maybe it wouldn't matter. Once I finish tying a knot in jewelry, I usually do add some glue to it later. But for now, basically, what I'm doing is kind of like a square knot, but with many more over unders. There's probably a more technical term, but instead of going just under here once, for example, I'm going twice, and the same goes for the other side. All right. Oops. Usually, what I do is give this a few test pulls, and if it comes undone, I probably didn't knot it enough times. I also sometimes do just an extra, like, double knot at the end for security. After working with this, my hands are going to smell like metal. I wonder if this is like copper. I don't think it has like jewelry usually doesn't have a tag, but I don't think it has like a stamp on it saying where it got made. So unfortunately, I couldn't say. I'm gonna try and put the ends back through too. Well, it ain't working. So later well, I might do it right now, but once I have like my glue and stuff, I'll clip the ends and I'll glue this for security, let it dry for at least 24 hours for full cure. As we can see, it looks rather strange, but now I'm going to add the second elastic. This looks like one of those toys that you'd spin. When I make this double knot, just to like make sure the beads don't fall off, I put it as close to the end as I can. It seems counterintuitive, but in jewelry, a lot of times when you clip the shorter you clip the ends, the more secure the knot is, and I want to know why. I really like these colors too, and they're not colors that I usually like use in my art, but I wonder if I should, because I do like wearing them on my accessories. So, like, I wouldn't wear like a dress in this color, for example, but I like using it as an accent. I also really like the sides of these beads. This part where the string goes through, it specifically has this little twisting design on it. It's a nice attention to detail. The edges of these are also super smooth and they fit together really well. I might have to stretch. Oh, okay. I think I have enough to get to the end. Okay. Why? Oh, the other end, it's a little small. I might have to adjust it somehow, like with a needle. Might need to make the end of this a little smaller. Hold on. We'll see. Hmm. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now, these ends we're going to tie together. The ends of the bracelet click together almost perfectly. It's very satisfying. Okay. Hmm. Let's add a double knot. Okay. Look, it looks really good. Pulling on this to check the durability. It seems good. All right, now I want to clip the ends to about an eighth of an inch. I think there must be some scientific reason why that is, but that always seems to work well and it keeps the ends out of the way. Could make those a bit shorter. Let's cut them a little closer. It looks so good. I wasn't expecting it to look like secure and everything like clicks together perfectly. It feels nice and sturdy now when I pull on it. Before it was always like if I pull on this too hard, it will snap. It was like old action figures where they have the rubber joints and it wears out over the years. So now I feel like I can really wear this and it will not like get caught on something and like break. There, it fits. Okay. So I'm gonna glue these ends for extra security, and these particular jewelries, whatever you call individual pieces of jewelry, these won't be for sale, but I have made some other bracelets and necklaces that you can buy on my Ko-fi, which will be in the description and in a pinned comment. Like recently, I made another elastic bracelet with pearls and a locket that I really love. I actually found the locket at a thrift store and I'm surprised, but it is functional. So I really hope someone takes it home. And next week, I'll be back to work on this crochet project I'm doing where I'm making a dragon plush with moth wings, and I'll see what else I do. So I'll see you then.